Hey guys, so today we are going to be breaking down the Green Piccolo's Zenkai Awakening here. This is one of the first characters to ever release. In fact, this was a launch character. This character was available when the game released. So this is a day one unit. So 4 years old. We are getting a Zenkai for this guy. Now, there was an argument for this guy to be literally the best character in the entire game when he first released, back when the game came out. I think it was pretty universally accepted that he was the best in the game when the game came out. So pretty nostalgic here. Let's go take a look at what he's able to do. So let's go ahead and click the max stats button. So clearly this guy is a defensive type. So I imagine his defenses are probably going to be the main focus here. Wow, those are very high stats. Wow, okay. 286, 287 to both offenses, and then 188 to strike defense. Yeah, those are those are the stats I'm talking about. Like that's what we need for these Zenkai characters to be competitive. Like that looks really strong. Those stats are really good. All right, normal strike and blast. So the blue card is the special beam cannon. Does major pierce damage. Applies attribute upgrade. Minus 50% to enemy sustained damage cut effects activated when changing cover to self for 5 timer counts upon activation. Applies the following effects to self when to enemy on hit. Inflicts enemy attribute downgrade plus 20% to damage received for 15 timer counts, and then 100% chance to inflict heavy bleed. So the only thing that changed with this is it looks like the debuff changed from 15% to blast damage received to 20% to all damage received, which it's obviously better, but it's not that big of a difference. The green card is giving 30 ki, 20% damage inflicted for 30 counts. That's actually a while. And then 50% to the next special move, arch damage inflicted, if 40 timer counts have elapsed from battle start. Actually, did they nerf that? Okay, so he gains the 30 ki. That's very good for the green card. The 20% damage inflicted for 30 counts is a buff over 15%. So that's good. So the 50% to the next special move damage inflicted. I'm actually going to uncheck this. Look at that. 50% to special move damage is what it says on the green card. That... I actually never noticed that. That implies that that's just infinite? Like, you could just infinitely stack up your blue card damage by 50% infinitely? Like, it doesn't say cannot be stacked. It doesn't say to the next blue card damage. It just says 50% of special move damage. Again, this is such an old unit that, like, the wording might be a little bit strange, but, I mean, if you just straight up look at the wording of how the post-Zenkai and then the pre-Zenkai green card description is, it sounds like this post one is worse. I don't know. I think it's just the way that the wording was because it's so old, but yeah, interesting. All right, let's take a look at what he's able to do here from his actual main kit here. So the main ability, restores allies' health by 25% and ki by 40. Cancels allies' attribute downgrades and abnormal conditions. So the only thing that's actually gained was he gains 40 ki. That's the only difference here. Team heal is very nice, and I think with the release of the yellow Tapion, it's pretty apparent how good team heals are right now. So him having a team heal is very good. Getting ki back is obviously what you expect from a modern character now. And then canceling downgrades and normal conditions is fine. Other than that, it's okay. It's definitely not like a crazy good main ability. Zenkai ability, I'm definitely expecting green regen. I mean, there's an off chance it's green Saiyan Saga, but let's see. Yeah, green regen. Okay, makes sense. So the first unique ability is cover sustained damage cut. Reduces damage received by 50% until combo ends when changing cover. Inflicts enemy attribute downgrade. -1 to arch card draw speed for 15 timer counts when activated. So that already was the same. This did not change at all. Okay. Secret strategy is the second unique ability. So this is pretty much, in case you guys were wondering, his entire kit was like in this first unique ability before Zenkai. He also has 50% blast damage against Saiyans, but we'll see that probably. Yeah, that's actually right here. Okay, so this, yeah. 50% blast damage inflicted against Tag Saiyan. Applies the following effects to self when this character enters the battlefield. He gets 20 ki, 40% damage. Okay, and then reduces damage received by 10%. So when he's cover changing, he's actually going to have 60% reduced damage received, plus these stats. It's actually going to be pretty good, I think, in terms of defense. He's also going to be doing 90% blast damage to Saiyans, which is pretty good. All right, it's about time you decided to make your move, is the third unique ability here. Applies the following effects to self if own remaining health is 50% or below after enemy attack is over. Activates once. Draws a blue card next. Gets card draw speed for 30 counts, and then -3 to arts cost. Jordan's own sum count by 1 every time another battle member is hit with an enemy strike or blast attack. Okay, so that's like the ZENKAI Blue Vegeta, the LF ZENKAI Blue Vegeta. Red Revival Cell also has that ability. That's actually a very strong ability. To reduce your own sub count whenever an ally is hit, because he obviously wants to be cover changing, so that makes sense. Final unique ability is the Cultivated Technique. Applies the following effects to self every time when hit with an enemy strike, blast, or special move card while this character is on the battlefield. So we get 10% damage inflicted up to 40%, and then 15% to ki recovery up to 60%. Okay, so he takes 4 hits, and he's up to 90% damage inflicted, and then I guess on top of that, he's going to be doing an extra 50% blast damage to Saiyan. So he's going to be doing 100, assuming you have him fully built up, we're looking at 140% blast damage to Saiyans, plus if you're under 50%, he's going to have draw speed, draw a blue card, and then he also has the shortens own sub count effect as well, and a team heal. He seems okay. I think at a quick glance, his stats are so good that I think, like, you know, compared with, like, Red Rose, Great Saiyaman 1 and 2, like, all these recent Zenkais that have kind of just been, like, not that good, I feel like this guy's actually going to be semi-usable, right? And a lot of the issue with well, I don't want to say issues, but a lot of the issues with the way that these recent Zenkais have been is they're buffing teams, and they fit mainly on teams that don't have space to use those characters, whereas this Piccolo, regen has been pretty neglected for a long time, right? The only recent updates that regen has gotten have been like LF Cell's unique equipment, right? That's pretty much it. Other than that, the team hasn't really gotten anything new in a very long time. Like, the last actual new character to drop for regen, what was it, like Goku Black and Zamasu, I think, during the Legends Festival. So basically half a year ago, we got a new character for regen that was like pretty good. But since then, we've really not gotten anything special. So this guy being a decent option for regen, I think, is actually pretty important. So that's this guy's Zenkai Awakening. I think we also have some equipment that dropped as well. Let me just go to equips here. Let's see. Archive. Yeah, we have this Tapion equipment over here. So what is this? Once it takes 50 years to load, let's see. I believe it's probably just movies, right? It's either movies or powerful opponent. It's probably movies, because if it was powerful opponent, it'd probably have Harudegarn on it. Alright, so we got Sagos from the movies. Strike attack to 12%, strike attack to 15%, and then HP to 10%. So they've been giving HP pretty often on equipment, just because I think they realize how, like, almost necessary it is to have HP on equipment. Yeah, what is this? 27% to strike and then 10% HP. Definitely not bad. I think this is a solid option for movies, right? There's a lot of strike-based movie characters. I think that's fine. Obviously, Dragon Fist Goku is one of them. I believe there's a new unique equipment. Yeah, here it is. So this is for Saiyan Saga, obviously meant for the Zenkai Piccolo, right? So we have 20% to base blast attack. We have 10% ki recovery and 10% HP. There's the HP again. And then we have 30% to base strike attack. Okay, this is pretty good. I think, again, anytime you have a unique equipment that has HP on it, it's going to be good. Like, no matter how you look at it, just because the stat total is so high that whatever the stats it gives plus HP, like, it's always a solid option, right? So Saiyan Saga, I can't click on the Saiyan Saga there, damn. Okay, well, is there any Awaken equipment that's new or no? Okay, no, there's not. Alright, well, let me just quickly check. Alright, so let's see who would make good use of this equipment. So this Piccolo, I mean, at the end of the day, I feel like you could just slap this unique equipment on any Saiyan Saga character. Because, like, this Piccolo, yeah, he's mostly blast-based, but I would still probably use that equipment on him, right? I think it's fine. This Grade 8 Vegeta, I mean, this Grade 8 Vegeta needs his own unique equipment, I think, to make him really viable. But I would definitely slap it on him. Revival Gohan could be okay on. I don't know. Maybe Revival Gohan might be like one of the only characters I wouldn't really put that on, but I probably still would. Nappa definitely would fit well on. And in terms of like, yeah, Yajirobe's, I guess, yeah, I would put it on him as well. And then obviously the new Piccolo, I think it would work pretty well, but this Piccolo definitely is, again, a blast-based character. Even though he has higher strike, I feel like, let me push this button. I feel like, actually, I guess technically when he's Zenkai, he has higher blast, and on top of that, he's getting the extra blast damage to Saiyan. So I feel like even if he had a higher strike stat here, I definitely think that I would consider him more of a blast character just because of the extra boost he gets with blast damage to Saiyan. So I put it on him too, I guess, just to have it on him. So honestly, yeah, at the end of the day, the Saiyan Saga lineup here, I'd probably just put that unique equipment on like any of these characters that I'd use. So I guess that's it. I mean, we're getting, I believe we're getting another raid, like literally this reset. I think it's the one, against either. I think it's Tapion or something like that. I think it's Tapion. Has Super Saiyan 3 Goku on the thing. There's a new PvP season, and just the typical stuff that's coming out. Keep in mind that I think the Ultra Blue Kaioken banner is coming back today. They brought back the Ultra Gogeta banner earlier this anniversary. Now they're bringing back the Ultra Goku banner. So I think what we're going to probably be seeing here is, again, next reset, so a week from today, we're probably going to be getting another Ultra character. And that will be part 3 and the finale of the anniversary. Again, we haven't gotten a Fusion Warriors anniversary yet, so my Fusion Warrior senses are tingling, telling me that we're probably going to get that as part 3. But let me know down below what you guys think of this update. Definitely do not summon for Ultra Blue Kaioken Goku. He's still really good, but in my opinion, it's just not worth doing. He just gets pushed out by the androids UI Goku. So my recommendation would be to save your stones. And yeah, we'll see how good this Piccolo is. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you all in the next one.